Hello everyone. I Dr. Odhesh Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, MMB, Banaras Hindu University. Welcome you all in this course titled Digital Logic and Circuit Simulations, in which we discuss about Boolean function and Boolean expression. In the previous class, we already discussed about theorems of Boolean algebra, how we use the postulates of Boolean algebra to prove these theorems. And before starting a Boolean function, first we simply discuss about what are the meaning of associativity and precedence of Boolean operators. Because any Boolean function that consists of logical value 0 and 1, Boolean variables and Boolean operators. So when like as here, for evaluating this expression x, y plus z complement, suppose we want to evaluate this expression. So what we evaluate this expression? What is the order of associativity and what is the associativity? Means how we scan this expression to find output. Second thing is what is the order of precedence, means which operator have a higher order of precedence and which have a low order of precedence. So when we talk about operator, either the expression present in the inside the parenthesis or simply the two single operand are connected by using a NOT gate means complemented form, means the variables, Boolean variable is present in its complemented form, or two Boolean variables or more than two Boolean variables are connected through a AND gate, means appeared in a product terms, or two or more than two variables are connected through a OR gate. In that situation, what is the order of precedence? So when we talk about the associativity of evaluating a Boolean expression, associativity is what? Left to right. We simply start from left and go to move to its right portion. Then after suppose this is what? This expression is what? X complement plus y dot x complement y. What will be the output of this expression and how we evaluate this expression? So what is the highest order? First we evaluate the Boolean expression present inside the parenthesis like as this. First we evaluate this expression. Then first we solve a logical NOT. Then after that, this means after evaluating this expression, we simply multiply it by x complement. And then the third one is what? We apply a logical AND. We solve logical AND, and in last we solve a logical OR. Like as here, suppose this is also the expression is what? X complement y dot x complement plus x. What will be the output? So when we evaluate this means first we evaluate this expression for writing. So this is what? X, y. Only two variables are present in this expression. What are the possible input combination? The possible input combinations are four possible. The values of these combination are whether the both input variables are 0, 0, or this is 0, this is 1, or this is 1, this is 0, or both are 1, 1. Then what will be the first we evaluate this expression? This is what? X complement plus y. Here we also first find x complement here, because for evaluating the expression inside this parenthesis, again two operands are connected by a OR operator. This operand is present in its primed form and this is not primed form, means not of x. This is nothing but a not of x, complement of x. So inside this parenthesis, first we solve a complement form. Means first we find what? X complement. What will be X complement here? That is 1 1 0 0. Means when X is 0, the output is 1. When X is 1, its complement is 0. Then we solve what? X complement plus Y. This is X complement, this is Y, and we know that this is a commutative, means X plus Y is same as Y plus X. This is one of the postulate of Boolean algebra, and we already proved it by using a truth table. Then this is what? When we add these, this is nothing but 0 1, that is 1, because our operation is there. 1 1 1, that is 0, that is 1. Then after that, which is solved? That we simply multiply this with a X complement again. This is what? X complement plus Y dot X complement. What is this? This is X complement plus Y, and this is X complement. What will be the output? Both are multiplied together. This is 1 1. What will be the output? 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 1. The end operation is gets a result that is 0. This is the, then what? We evaluate AND. AND is what? Then we multiply this result with what? X complement. This is X complement plus Y dot X complement, and we multiply it with Y. What is Y here? This is a one of the, this column represents the value of X complement plus Y dot X, and this is Y. When we see the value, because it is a commutative, means X into Y is same as Y into X. This is what? 0 into 1, that is 0. 1 into 1, that is 1. Then 0 into 0, that is 0. 1 into 0, that is 0. And after that, in last, we perform a plus operation. This means this is what? X complement plus Y dot X complement Y plus X. What is? We add X with the output of each column. This is X 0 0, that is 0. What is here? 0 and 1, that is also 1. 1 0, that is 1. 1 0, that is 1. This is nothing but a, means most of the variables present in this expression are redundant, and because here we know that this is nothing, this column is nothing but the output of X plus Y. So this is the way of evaluating a Boolean expression, means what is the order of precedence. Order of precedence is important, because when simply for evaluating this expression is written as what? First we evaluate this X complement plus Y, and inside the parenthesis first we evaluate the complement and then add what will be the result of this, that is multiplied with X complement, and what will be the result of this column, that is multiplied from Y, and then the result of this is added with X. But when, what happens here? Suppose we write the expression in the form of this, first we evaluate this X complement plus Y, and then simply we evaluate X complement Y, then plus X, and then what will be the result of this is multiplied. This is the wrong, because here the important is what? Important is order of precedence. That's why, means we, for evaluating an expression, we move from left to right, or we scan the expression through from left to right. And what are the order of? First we evaluate the expression, Boolean expression present inside the bracket, and then perform a logical NOT, means second highest priority preference, and third is the logical AND, and in last we perform a logical OR operation, Boolean operation. Logic gates perform basic logic function. Generally we use a logic gates for performing a basic logic function, like as if when we multiply two Boolean variables, there is a need of logic gates to produce its result in the form of 0 and 1. And it is also a building block of any digital circuits. Most of the devices used day to day life will have some form of logic gates, whether it is in the form of counter or register. Generally there is a need to construct these devices with the help of logic gates, and we already covered the logic gates, different type of logic gates, what are the truth table, what are the Boolean expression for each of the logic gates we discussed in some previous classes, but just here in this class we review it. What is the AND? When we talk about AND basic logic gates, these are three basic logic gates, and or not are the basic logic gates, because we construct any digital circuit by using three logic gates and or not. Nothing is required to additional logic gates. We only construct any digital circuit with the help of only three logic gates, that are and or not. Universal logic gates means simply it is used to represent any circuit by using only and only either NAND gate or NOR gate. We implement any Boolean function or we design any Boolean circuit that are designed through and or are not basic logic gates, that is also designed by using only and only NAND gate or by using only and only NOR gate. That's why these NAND and NOR gates are universal logic gates, and some other logic gates are XOR gate and XNOR gate. XOR gate means that is one that produces here we generally talk about a 2 input AND gate, 2 input OR gate. NOT gate have only a single input, and then simply NAND gate and NOR gate also have a 2 input, XOR, XNOR. Generally we discuss here about a 2 input, but we can take any number of input in AND gate, OR gate, NAND gate, NOR gate, XOR gate, XNOR gate. Here we talk about a Boolean function, an expression formed with a binary variables, Boolean operators, parenthesis and equal sign, that is known as a Boolean function. Here, like as I previously discussed, the function f is written in the form of xy plus 0 into z. Two variables are involved, three variables are involved in this function. X, y and z are the Boolean variables, and here this 0 is the constant value. Then expression formed with the binary variables, Boolean operator like plus and dot or not are used as a Boolean operator, parenthesis sign and equal sign. So this is each variables used in the Boolean function represents either the value 0 or 1, and for a set of values of the variables, the value of the function can also be either 0 or 1. Means what are the input? Inputs are also in the form of 0 and 1, and output is also in the form of 0 and 1. Like as here, this is another Boolean function w of x, y, z is written as what x plus y dash, where these are the literals are variable. Now the question is, suppose there are n number of literals or variables present to represent a Boolean function. What are the possible input combination? Just like as here, in case of this Boolean function, there are three literals or three Boolean variables are present. What are the possible input combination? And the second task is, in which possible input combination the output is 0, because here the input is also in the form of 0 and 1, and the output is also in the form of 0 and total number of inputs. Now the question is, what are the total number of input combinations? Total number of input combinations are what? If there are n number of Boolean variables, then total possible input combinations are 2 to the power n, and that represents the value starting from 0, means all the variables values are 0, 0, 0, and this means 2 to the power n minus 1. This means all the values of the variables are 1, 1, 1, and in between the values. So the total number of, when we count all the values, all possible input combination, that are 2 to the power n possible combination. Now the question is, what are the total function formed with the help of n Boolean variables? Suppose there are 2 Boolean variables are given, how many total Boolean function may be formed? So that is the result is what? 2 to the power n. Suppose there are 2 variables are there, 2 Boolean variables are there, the function we form is what? 2 to the power 2, that is equal to 2 to the power 4, 16. There are 2 variables only that are in the form of x and y. Then what are the possible input combination? 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. Suppose first output is what? That is f1 in which all the values are 0, 0, 0. Next output is what? f2 in which all the values are 0, 0, 0, 1. Then similarly f3 that is 0 0 1 0. Similarly 0 0 1 1. Similarly next value is what? That is 0 1 0 0. Next is what? That is 0 1 0 1. Next is 0 1 1 0. Next value is 0 1 1 1. Similarly again this is 1, rest are 0 0 0, and again this is what? 1 0 0 1. This is in this way 1 0 1 0. Then next is 1 0 1 1. Similarly 1 0 1 1 0 0. Similarly 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 0, and last one is 1 1 1 1. What is the output of these function? These function output are what? Whatever the possible values of x, y, whatever, means whether x is 0 or 1, the output is always 0. This is nothing but f1 is written as 0. Similarly this is f3, f4. This is either we start from f0, f1, f2, f3, f4, f5, f6, f7, f8, f9, f10, f11, f12, f13, f14 and f15. Total number of function we form are is equal to f0 to f15, means total 16 function are formed. Now the question is, what are the value and how we obtain these values? So here for obtaining a value of f0, this is nothing but f0 is equal to 0. Means what are the value, whatever the value of x and y, whether 0 0 0 1 1 0 or 1 1, the output is always 0. What is this combination? This is nothing but a AND. Means f1 is written in the form of x into y. Means when all the inputs are 1 1 1, then only the output is high. Rest cases the output is low. What is this? When we see that this only in this particular combination, here only in this particular combination, this value of f2 is 1. In rest of the combination the output is 0. How we simply write it? This means this is written nothing but this is written as f2 is equal to what? f2 is equal to, this is written only this combination, means when x is high and y is low, means y complement is high. So here the value of x is 1 and y is 0, means its complement gives a 1. This means both are the x and y complement both are 1 into 1. This means this is equal to 1, and whatever the possible value of x and y, whether both are 1 1 or 0 1 or 0 0, the output is what? 0. Similarly for writing this combination f3 is what? f3 is nothing but only when we see the f3, these are the two possible combination in which the output is 1. That is this combination 1 0 and 1 1. So how we write f3? f3 is written as what? Here we see that x is 1, means that is written in unprimed form, and y is 0. This means for making it 1, because in this combination the output is 1, this means this is written as xy complement plus second combination, means this either the value of this input combination is high or this, then the output is high. This means 1 into 1, that is also represented as x into y, and that is also when we minimize it, this is written as nothing but a x y plus y complement, that is also equal to x. This is equal to x. So this f3 is nothing when we compare this f3 with x, this is same as f3 is same as x. Similarly, what is the value of f4? f4 in only this possible combination, means the value of f4 is equal to what? f4 is written in this possible combination, means 0 and 1. This is written as f4 is written as x complement y, and in this way we simply label all the function. So this in this way total 16 function are formed, like as here F15, when we talk about a F15, F15 is labeled by 1, means whatever the value of input, whether 0 0 or 0 1 or 1 0 or 1 1, whatever the possible input combination, the output is always 1. Now the question is, what is the complements of Boolean function and how we obtain the complements of Boolean function? So these are the, simply denotes the complement. When f is a Boolean function that is represented by a 3 variable x, y, z, this is written as x complement y plus x complement or y complement z. Suppose this is the Boolean function. Then for finding its complement, simply it is denoted as either this or this f dash or not of f. This is also written as not of f, means first we find a f and then we take we apply a not operator in a f. This means the output is in the complemented form. So suppose the value of f is 1 in some possible combination, then in this particular combination the complemented form of function gives a value 0 and rest combination in which the original function gives a value 0, complemented function gives a value 1. So it is obtained by, this is the process to obtaining a complement of Boolean function. It is obtained by interchanging 0 for 1s and 1 for 0 in the truth table defining the function value. Suppose we define a truth table here, like as here x and y are the two, x and y and z are the two possible values here. Simply here taken x, y and z are the input variables, and what is the output here? Output is written as f in the form of x complement y plus y complement z. How we obtain this combination? How we obtain the output of this? Here, when the possible combination, for obtaining this, first we find what is a x complement and y complement also, and then we find a x complement into y and another column represents a y complement z, and then both column results are added together to form a output of function. And when we simply obtain its complement, every zeros in this output of function is replaced by 1 and 1 is replaced by 0. Let us discuss it by taking example, but here we also simply take what are the another way to finding a complements. For finding the complements of the function by taking their dual and complementing each literal. So first we take the dual of a function. So when we talk about what will be the complement means in this particular possible combination, the output will be what? In this particular possible input combination, after obtaining the dual of it, the output is 0 and rest are 1. Like as here, for first we take a dual of it. When we take a dual of this means every plus is replaced by dot, dot is replaced by plus, 0 is replaced by 1 and 1 is replaced by 0 if the function have a 0 and 1, and nothing is changed in the variable, whether it is appeared in primed or unprimed. First, for finding a dual, simply dual of this is what? X complement plus y, and this plus is replaced into dot, and this is what? Y complement plus z. Then for finding a complement, what we have to do here, after finding their dual, complementing each literal. So when we complementing each literal, when we complementing this literal, this is equal to what? X complement that is equal to x plus y complement, and this is what? Y complement that is equal to y plus z complement. Means in these possible combination, when we find the possible input combination in which the output value is 0, that are what? 0 1 and 1 0. 0 0 1, when the value of x is 0, y is 1, and when the value of y is 0, z is 1, then only the output will be 0, and rest possible combination the output is 0. So these are the two methods to find a complements of a function. We will discuss it by taking an example in a next slide, later slide here. Suppose so that the function this represents the same as this. Here we use a truth table for representing this. Means or we use a truth table for representing this, or simply we use a laws of Boolean algebra, means theorems of Boolean algebra and some postulates of Boolean algebra to minimize this function and prove that this f1 is same as f2 or not. So first we simply take a truth table. This is a one Boolean function, but how many Boolean variables are there in this Boolean function? There are 3 Boolean variables. So when we design a truth table for this function, this is what x, y and z. These 3 Boolean variables are present in this function f1 as well as f2. What are the here x and y? 2 variables are there in this function that are also appeared some terms in complemented form. So here we also take its complement, x complement and y complement. Then we obtain the term value, means first term value is what? X complement, y complement, z. Then we obtain another term value, that is x complement, y, z. Then we obtain the term another term value, that is x, y. Then we obtain what is here, there is also xy here, but there is no x dash z, means x complement z. We also obtain the value of x complement z, and then we form these 2 columns here. First one is what? That is a x complement, means here f1 is equal to, this is for f1, and next we make for f2. f1 is what? X complement, y complement z, that is here x complement, y complement z is obtained from this. Then second one is what? Plus x complement y z plus xy, and we also find the value of the function is xy plus x complement z, means this x complement z and xy are added together, then this represents the value of output f2. Now suppose the values are, what are the possible input combination? There are 8 possible input combination starting from 0 0 and up to 1 1 1, that is 0 0 0, 0 0 1, 0 1 0, 0 1 1, 1 0 0, 1 0 1, 1 1 0 and 1 1 1. This is the last combination. Means when all the values are 0 0 or any combination of the value of 0 and 1, what will be the x complement here? X complement, first 4 1 and next 4 zeros. Y complement, that is 0 0, this is 1 1, then again 1 1, that is 0 0, then again 0 0, 1 1, then again 1 1, that is 0 0. Now we multiply x complement, y complement and z. Here what will be the output of x? Here dot operator is placed, means that is used as a connector. Here logical AND is used. So this is a product term. This means x dot, y dot, x dash, y dash and z, means x complement and y complement and z. What will be the value? X complement, y complement, and here this is the column. One of the input is 0, this means this got 0. Here all are 1 1, this is 1. Here 1 is 0, that is 0. 1 is 0, that is 0. Next is 0 0 0 0. What is the value of x complement yz? Here this is x complement yz, this means 0 0 1, that is one of the input is 0. Next, what is the value of these 3 columns? After adding these 3 columns, means if any, since all the ANDed terms are R together, means we apply a R operator between all the ANDed terms. This means any one of the term is 0, the output will be, sorry, any one of the term is 1, the output will be 1, and the output is 0 only when all the terms values are 0. So here all the terms, this and this and this is a combination, means this term added with this term added with this term. This means here all are 0 0 0, this means that value is 0. Here this is at least 1, this means this is 1. All are 0 0 0, that is 0. Here next term, this is 0, this is 1, this means this is 1. Here this is all are 0 0 0, that is 0. here next term that is all are 0 0 0, and here next term that is 1 and 1, this means these are 1 1. Similarly, what will be the value of f2? That means xy plus x dash z, xy plus x. Here xy and x dash z, this is what? 0 0, that is 0 0 1, that is 1, then again 0, then again 0 1 1, then what is this? This value is 0, this value is 0, this is 1 1. Here we see that this column and this column, in all possible combination, whatever the value present in this column, the same values are also present in this column. This means we can say that both function f1 and f2 are same. Now the question is, suppose we want to find a complement of f1. So what will be the complement of f1? That is represented like as here f1 complement. F1 complement is what? Means in case of column f1, every 0 is replaced by 1 and 1 is replaced by 0. This is the output of, this is the complemented form of f1. This means here 0, f1 complement gives 1, 1 that is 0, 0 that is 1, then 1 that is 0, 0 0 1 1, 1 1 0 0. In this way we will find a complement form. Or another way to find a complement, we form a dual of the function. So here simply for finding this, finding complement, we form a dual of this. What will be the dual of this? Dual of this is what? X complement plus y complement plus z dot what? X complement plus y plus z dot, plus operator is replaced by dot, x plus y. This is the dual of this function. And when we obtain, simply take a complement of each literal present in dual. This is what? When we take a complement of this literal, that is what? X double complement, that is x, this is y double complement, that is y, then this is z complement dot, this is x complement, double complement means x plus y complement plus z complement, this is dot x complement plus y complement. Now the question is, this is the what? This is nothing but a complement of f1. Means in these possible combination, what will be the output? Means when the output is 0, when simply it is represented in the form of max term, and we will discuss in the later classes what are later slides what will be the how we obtain a max term and what is the meaning of max term, etc. Let's say here x plus y plus z complement means the combination that is 0 0 1 0 1 1, and what is this? X 1 1 and whatever the value of z, because the z term is absent in this particular term, some term, that's why we also consider value of whether the value of z is 0 or z is 1 1 1. This means the 4 values are here. We find that in combination 0 0 1 we check that is 1. This will be output is what? In the combination, that is what? f1 is represented as same. This is what? In the combination when the value of x plus y plus z complement. Similarly, this is what? This value is x plus y plus z means 0 0 1, this is 1, this is again 1, 0 1 1, 0 1 1, that is again 1. Similarly 1 1 0, that is again 1, and this is 1 1 1, that is again 1. So in this way we will find a complemented form, means in these possible combination the output are 0. Here in these possible combination in complemented form, this represents a max term, and in these possible combination the output are 0. This 0 0 0 means in original form in this possible combination the output is 1, and rest the output is 0 in complemented form, and rest of the combination the output values will be 1. So this is the way of obtaining complement of any function with the help of truth table or by using a duality, principle of duality, and after finding a dual of the Boolean expression, then we simply find the complement of each literal presents in the dual. In the next class, we will discuss in detail how we form a min terms with the help of some Boolean variables, like as a 2 variables and 3 variables, and how we find a max term, and also we discuss about a SOP form, when we write a function in a SOP format, when we mean sum of product form, when we write a function in POS form, and if the function is simply written in SOP form, how we convert it in a standard SOP form, and if the function is written in POS form, how we convert it in a standard POS form, and if the function is given in SOP, how we convert it in POS form, and if the function is given in POS form, how we convert it into a SOP form. We will discuss these topics in the next section, next class. Thank you very much.